So, we picked the theme of family. So, I'm going to read Clover's poem, and she's going to read mine.
Thanks. It's called Home. It's a place where I find stray cats lounging on the wall and lizards in the brush. The shadows fall over my white teeth because I've gotten brown, so brown, baking my skin at the beach every day. I belong here just as much as you, even if I don't have the right passport. You told me I was stupid for thinking they loved me. It was only because I was American. I was the other. But I never felt other. Familiarity and love reflected back to me as if I were the prodigal daughter. Coming back home, I looked like them, and they looked like me. The sun shatters through when I brush the beaded curtain, and my echo goes down the hallway. It's still home, home, home. But it's not there anymore. Everyone's too old to care, and our house has been sold. The new owner has a long pinky nail, and he put the deed in his wife's name to avoid taxes. And his two fat sons with white tennis shoes live there. You raised me to wear a slip under my dress, to not show my teeth when I smiled. But I still can't help it. I should have done more drugs, learned how to have casual sex without guilt, gone even further away. I still feel your shame. It's a suspicious face pissing in its hole of privacy. I thought going to your homeland, becoming an immigrant like you, would make me remember how happy you used to be when Papa was still alive. But this pre-war provincial town doesn't exist anymore. The love of my childhood is gone, and I'm left floundering. I wish I still had my rebellion, but I've become conventional, writing poems that no one will read, and organising my receipts in a long wallet. Is this poem an identity crisis? Napoli is still there, but I go to Venice instead, where I'm gauze in humid heat, invisible in this new family, where I have nothing to contribute, no stories of my own, and it's there where I feel other. Is this what you wanted to protect me from? I don't want my Italy to be replaced by marriage, to erase my past and the things that I love, and forget you. I miss it. I miss it so much, because now that I can't find you anymore, it's the only place where I can feel you.
Soliloquy for a son. Isn't it hard to do something when it's assumed you can't? So much to say, it gets stuck. It flutters by in songs, prayers, someone else's story. I nearly lost you and it wasn't fair. It's hard to say. You just think you're a little crazy. That's what they say at school. I don't remember you there in that flat, round the back of Ladbroke Road, where we were broke. I broke. Where were you at the weekends, down the phone? I was in and out of cars, disappearing down warrens of night, coming home alone to sit, looking at the faded brown carpet of temporary lives, slotting in before the next chapter, surviving or not. Your uniform may be tie and shorts on the bed. A health visitor came in and sniffed it to check I would keep you clean. But I knew how to make it all better anyway. I always had. I wiped your face, and there were no voices coming in the morning, ushering to safety. I walked along the linoed corridor, and there were no small footsteps shadowing mine. Some people are sure they can take what isn't theirs. They may be standing in this room tonight. They take things that aren't theirs and are sure this is okay. They operate within the rules. They manufacture cruelty by breaking hearts behind clipboards. They creep in the glare of the sun, waiting for a falter so the feast can begin. They rip your heart and guts and win. They always win. I caved in, decided to be bad. I wore fur, hid with strangers, wore clip-ins and acrylics, ate bananas and chocolate bread, drank coffee in the market alone, worked late through the night alone, watched box sets alone. When we came back together, the metal was stripped. The pollen that had floated in the summer breezes didn't exist anymore. In the cafe on Fulham Road, I anticipated your smile, warned you'd probably cry. You smiled, sitting in your red pram, leaving you cried. I couldn't. A glacier. Home by myself again, I disappeared back into the night, captured in lamplight. It takes so much time to thaw. There's the sense of being wronged from day one, and yet our love is strong. It overshadows faddish clucking in playgrounds. We ignore that. We love, you and I. We sometimes stand in the sun.